Birdman is the greatest CEO of all time. Yeah, yeah, baby. Birdman, the greatest CEO of all time. When it come to rapping and hip hop, urban market, baby, the Birdman is the greatest CEO of all time. I say that because Birdman done made the most successful artist that it is in this genre. I'm talking about all these artists. All these artists is millionaires, all of them. And Cash Money, they've been around since the 90s, and they started off with like Manny Fresh as being the sole producer. And then they had that little falling out. So baby, Birdman had to readjust. And I think they did a good job because he was doing all the production. Manny Fresh was doing all the production. So they had to adjust to new producers. On the other hand, you had Master P. Now, I like what Master P had going on too, but Master P, after KLC and Beats by the Pound left, he couldn't readjust. Yeah, when KLC and Beat by the Pound left Master P, see, it was a whole bunch of producers with Beats by the Pound. But when all of them left, Master P couldn't seem to really just get back on track. That's why I say Baby is the best CEO. Cause he's still doing it to this day. Just think about all the artists that done came through Cash Money. You got Juvenile, you got Lil Wayne, you got BG, you got Drake, you got Nicki Minaj, and I know it's a few more out of this. But just think about it. All those artists are millionaires. But you got other CEOs like Master P. Now, he did his thing, like I say. Because Master P used to have the majors scared. I'm talking about Master P was dropping a project every week, sometimes 2 a week. He had major labels pushing the album back. But the thing is, like I say, when Beats by the Pound left, I think Master P should have just went on and gave them boys what they wanted. Because they throw the monkey wrench in his whole operation. He tried to keep things going, but the sound was so different when Beats by the Pound left. The music just went up the par like it was when he had Beats by the Pound. Because Beats by the Pound, they really made No Limit with the beats that KLC no one putting out. But then you got the artists on No Limit. They really started doing a little complaining too. That's why I say they had Fiend, Mia X, Cain and Abel, a whole bunch of artists on No Limit. But when you compare them to Cash Money, ain't no comparison. That's why I say Baby is the better CEO. You can even go with people like Lil J from Rap-A-Lot. Lil J, he done built a successful company, but you got numerous complaints against Lil J, from Willie D to Zero to Criminal Maine. I think Criminal Maine was with him a little bit out of Memphis. I think he even complained. Then you got so many people that complain against Lil J. You got people that were mad at Lil J, man, that they scared to come out and say something about it. So you could just look at Rap-A-Lot. He done had a whole bunch of success with that label. But it's not a lot of people that done been through Rap-A-Lot that I think that just sitting pretty like the people on Cash Money. So that's why I'm gonna say that again. Like I said before, I think Birdman is the better CEO. Then you take Rick Ross, Maybach. I ain't gonna lie, Rick Ross and gave all his artists a chance. Now I ain't gonna lie, Meek Mill, Wale, and even the dude Gunplay. But Rick Ross, I think Meek Mill got a little change, but Wale, he wasn't satisfied. But I think Rick Ross did it. He did a good job. But like I say, can't none of them compare to Birdman. None of them. And they know it. Then we go to QCP. P did a good job with Lil Baby, Migos, and a few more of his artists. I think they doing good. See, he did a good job too, but can't none on compare to Birdman. Can't none on compare to Birdman when it come to billing artists and his artists just ended up doing well. Then we talk about Young Jeezy. Young Jeezy had CTE, he had Slick Puller, he had a few more people, Boo. I don't think me myself, I don't think Jeezy ever even blowed up a balloon. Cause Jeezy ain't blowed up nobody. I'm talking about nobody. He had the opportunity to grab all the hottest things coming out of Atlanta. He dropped the ball big time. So Jeezy, to me, Jeezy won the CEO, wasn't the CEO. He just was an artist. Yeah, and we gonna go with Juicy J and DJ Paul out of Memphis. Them dude was some good CEOs. They had old Project Pack, Gangsta Boo, and a few more of them. They had a good long run. Now I don't know how they artists doing, but I know they doing swell. DJ Paul and Juicy, them boy there built the empire over there. Then we got old P Diddy. We all know P Diddy ain't did enough for his artists. He ain't did a thing for him, but take from him. He had people like Craig Mack, Notorious Big, Faith. The man had a whole bunch of people over there, man. Jadakiss, the Locks. Man, the man had a whole Mace. Man had a slew of people over there, man. Everybody complained. I'm talking about everybody had a problem with that dude there. That's why I say they can't compare. Can't none on compare when it come to building building their artists up like Birdman. I'm talking about Birdman, baby, them man, them boys did a swell job, and they don't get the recognition they supposed to get. I think. Yeah, no, let go with Suge Knight off that West Coast. Suge Knight had a nice company. He was our CEO, but he just let that street thing, that street life trick him out of position. Cause he had some of the best people out the West Coast. He had Dre, Snoop Dogg, he had Tupac, had Daz Dillinger, had Corrupt, Later Rage. I'm talking about Suge Knight had a nice roster over there. I guess he just was young like the rest of them, man. He didn't know how to handle that power. Just like I say. None of them could stood the test of time like Birdman. None of these guys. And we could stay on the West Coast with Top Dog, TDE. Now Top Dog doing a real good job. By him starting late though, he doing a good job with Kendrick Lamar and Schoolboy Q and J Rock and them over there. He doing a real good job over there. But he still ain't got to the level. He ain't had the longevity that Baby and them had, Birdman and them had this thing. We can even come back to Memphis and talk about old Yo Gotti. Yo Gotti got Black Youngster, Moneybag Yo. He had a whole bunch of artists that really didn't pop off. But he had a lot of complaints, but he had some success too. But can't none of them compare to Birdman. None of these guys. None of them. Now, even with T.I. at Atlanta, I think T.I. he had a nice little roster too. But the one to me that's supposed to have been I think should have been a little bigger was Young Dro. Me thinking myself, T.I. being an artist, I think he was scared to let Young Dro get bigger than him because Dro was a bona fide star, man. He was a bona fide star. And back to New York, you got Russell Simmons with that Def Jam thing. I ain't gonna lie. A lot of them came. You got LL Cool J, and a lot of them came through Russell Simmons. I ain't gonna lie, Russell Simmons produced a lot of people too, a lot of successful people. But I still I ain't seen nobody do it like that dude Birdman, man. I just ain't seen it yet. And then let's come to 50 Cent. 50 Cent, he had a nice label with Tony Yayo, Lloyd Banks, and Young Buck. See, I think 50. See, Buck was the best artist on G Unit. See, when Buck dropped his album, Buck went platinum so quick. And I don't think they gave on their first album. They didn't give Buck number one or two videos. But Lloyd Banks and Tony L, they got 4, 5 videos. I'm talking about hard for them to just sell like Buck did. So I think if he would have gave Young Buck 4, 5 videos like he did Lloyd Banks and Tony L, yeah, Young Buck first album would have outsold 50. So I really think 50 held Buck back a little bit. That's what I think now. But 50 did a good job. But I think Buck kind of struggling right now. So that's why I say, coming back to what I say, Birdman, the best CEO. Because his artists really still, they thriving to this day. Then we got Dr. Dre with Aftermath. Dr. Dre, he did a good job with Eminem, but he have a lot of artists that he's supposed to put out, but he really didn't get around to putting them out. So it was a lot of great CEOs and all that coming up in this urban rap game that did their thing. But like I say, none of them to me did it like Baby. See, Baby, you just check the man resume out. I know a lot of people ain't gonna agree with me, and there's a lot of people that I left off, but that's the only person that I can come up with right now that did it. I'm talking about to a level, and he's still doing it, going on 30 years. That's hard to do. That's a hard feat to do, man. It's hard.